Welcome back to Qwikstreet Corner for another episode of Farm Simulator Network Experience, as we take a look at a monthly event that occurs every month, on FSN, and that's live auctions. Please don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and comment down below on all the content you see here on this channel. Like I said, we're going to take a look at the live auctions that occur on a monthly basis here on FSN. Right now I'm just kind of loading up some wool bales, or wool pallets, one of my last harvests of wool, because we're going to take care of the sheep in the upcoming episode, because I think it is hurting the server health. Well, it's not helping, it's not killing it, but we're going to take care of that in an upcoming video. Like I said, we're going to take a look here at FSN live auction, which occurs, I don't want to say it's every second weekend, but I think that's kind of the trend that's been going on. So we're looking here at the homepage of the Farm Sim Network. As you can see over on the right hand side, you have a banner here called the FSN Live Auction. Let's go ahead and move the cursor here and take a look here. So every month you're going to have to register for this live auction. This banner here will show up the day of. So all you got to do, real simple, just got to click on it. Go. And then you're going to have to create yourself an anonymous ID here. So all you got to do is just click on that button. Go ahead, click it. There we go. So this is where you're going to end up putting your bids. There's your bid number. That changes every month. So don't worry, no one's going to know my anonymous bid next month. This is actually from March's auction. But what you're going to do next is we're going to have to take a look over at the Discord. So you're going to have your Discord open as well as this page, because any property that you want, you're going to have to hit that bid button. Alright, so here we're set up in Discord. What I kind of do is, if you don't have multiple monitors, you can split your screen on Windows 10. You can have Discord on one side and the web page over here. And you got to make sure you're in the auction house channel, because that's where everything is going to take place. Alright, next up, also in Discord, you're going to want to jump into the auction chat channel, which shows up the morning of the live auctions. And everyone is automatically muted because only Hans, the leader of FSN, who is also the auctioneer, will be the one that's permitted to speak. So it's not just complete chaos. As you can see, this channel is crazy loaded with players. Okay, my next tip for anyone joining live auctions, especially if you know what map you're looking for, what you want to purchase stuff off of, load that map up in single player. I mean, if you are a farm manager, you should always have a single player save of the map just so you can test some features out, how you want to do placeables. But you want to keep that map active, because you want to, this helps you kind of know where the lands are that you're auctioning off. It could give you some other field information, as well as the retail NPC price, which I think now, as of the last April auction, a lot of that information is starting to show up in the actual auction data sheets that are showing up in Discord channel, so you really don't have to worry too much about that. But it's still a good idea to do. Alright, one little bonus tip before we hear some ground rules from the man himself, Hans. The webpage likes to time out after a certain amount of period of activity. So what I like to do is, you quickly saw it before, I like to set up in my Chrome an extension that automatically reloads the page. So this way, you're not getting logged out when you want to make an auction bid. All right, next we're going to turn it over to Hans, as he's giving that month's rules, which do change every month. So you do have to make sure you pay attention.
So let's get this ball rolling here. Pull up a couple of sheets. Some ground rules. Let's get some understandings in. When I put something up, I will post what it is and what it's about and what the rules are for everything I post. Okay? If you don't follow the rules, or you end up stuck paying for something you didn't want to buy, it's your fault for clicking the button. Every time I raise the bid, I will put the new bid price in the chat. If your post comes after that bid price, you are locked in for that bid price. So there's no takesies backsies. Be careful if you decide to click the bid button, okay? You hit the bid button, it's going to show up in the auction house as bidder number blank 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 is in. That means you've bid, okay? We go until nobody's left on each item, until there's only one person left. That's what they get it for. I've seen stuff go for really cheap. I've seen stuff go for really expensive. So it's kind of a fun chance to play against your fellow FSNians and not know who it is until the end. That's the great part about Anonymous. Unless you all are giving each other your numbers, you don't know who it is till the end. Now, given that we've drastically increased the number of auctions happening on a daily basis anyways, we will be tuning back the number that we do in live auction while I test out for the next few weeks the increased pace everywhere else. However, we will still do a fair share of them. We will also be doing some equipment auctions, some mystery auctions, and some other fun stuff. So as far as property goes, if you win a property, that's your one win for the day. Okay, so the limit today is one property win per farm. Okay, I will also. How many brokers do I have up in here? Do we have a good number of? I don't know. I think there's quite a few here. So if there are, I think we've got at least 3 or 4 of them in here. So I will do a broker auction as well. So so you guys will have a chance. Dealerships. Do we have?
We've got a couple in there.
Okay. I will. I don't know if I'll do it this time because I don't quite have the code done, but I will be offering some unique opportunities for dealerships in the future at live auctions as well. So, all right. With that said, I'm gonna get set here to draw our first piece of land. Everybody understands the rules. If anybody has a question about the rules, please post it in the questions channel now instead of asking while we're in the middle of the auction. So if you got a question, ask it in the questions channel right now. Let's get it out of the way. Okay, so proxy bids, as long as you have someone that has an agreement with you in the system that says this person is allowed to bid on land on these maps for me up to this cost, then you're good. But it has to be in before the auction happens. You can't, after the fact, write up an agreement that says, now I want this land that they've already won. Okay? And if it's a proxy bidder, then they can also bid on a piece of land for themselves. So they could win 2 pieces, one for whoever they're proxy bidding for and one for themselves. You should be in the voice chat where the entire conglomerate of everybody playing FSN is right now. And the bids will show up in the auction house channel as well as the data about what's up for auction. Get all my random number generator drawings up. So today is going to be luck of the draw. I'm going to put up a random number generator from 1 to 32. Now, with that in mind, I'm sorry, server 7 and server 20. Right now, we have some image database issues with those 2 maps, and they need to get rectified. So instead of making the problem worse and selling off land that's inappropriate or not working the way it's supposed to, I want to get those databases corrected. I will make it up to you guys, and I've made a note of it. 7 and 20 will guaranteed get an auction on next live auction if they get pulled this time. So if you would have came up randomly, if I pull a 7 or I pull a 20, this time we will re-roll, but next time you will get a guaranteed random auction pull. So just so you guys know in advance on those 2, I do apologize, but with it being a product that we're still getting there on, I would rather get it fixed than make it worse than it already is, so that we can move on happily with it. All right, this is going to be the parcel that's going to be going up for sale first. It is on server 12. It is parcel 580. It is, let's see here, 19.13 acres, field number 23. All right, so we're going to go ahead. It looks like base price is 183, but we're going to start out with the deal. We're going to start the bids out at 50,000, 50,000. 50K. If you're in, go ahead and punch in. 1 bidder in, 2 in. All right, here they come. Now they're clicking that button. Remember, please only click once per price level too. All right, plenty of bidders in. We're going to go ahead and jump to 150,000, 150,000 on 19.13 acres. 150,000. Still below NPC price, 150,000. All right, 21, 27, and 93 are all in. All right, we're going to keep going then. 200, 200,000, 200,000. 54 is in, 93 is in. 200,000. bumping on up. 250, 250,000, 19 and a half acres in the beautiful Earsholt. 93 is in. Do we have any other bidders? 250,000. Parcel 580. 250,000 going once. 250,000 going twice. Getting a good deal here. Last call, 250,000. Sold. Bidder 293. Bidder 293.
There you go. That's just a small sample of FSN live auctions, which do occur monthly. If this is something you want to add to your FS19 experience, please sign up for FSN. The link and my refer code are down below. If you already are a FSN member and haven't been to a live auction, you have next month. It's going to be every month. This is something that you guys can enjoy. But thank you for coming down here and taking a look at this, I guess, how-to or tutorial or kind of FSN experience, which is what this series is here on Qwikstreet Corner. Make sure if you guys like to see this content and want to see more of it, make sure you hit like, subscribe, comment down below if you guys have won anything on an auction. I've already won 2 nice parcels of land, and I hope to keep growing my farming empire here on FSN. Till next time, see you guys later, alright? Peace out.